All right, welcome back. This is Dylan Kimlin from QPT Mooloolaba. The players are back underway. And for this game, we have the duo of Rorrison and Kearney versus McHarg and Grady. I believe this is a semi-finals match. 3-1-2. So 1-2, McHarg and Grady with a solid little start to begin. And the wind has definitely started to pick up. It's a nice cold one too. I might have to chuck the jumper on. If you're watching from home in the comfort of a nice warm living room. I definitely envy you. And McHarg is absolutely walloped that. Thankfully we have a net in the background. Great shot. See Rorrison getting a lot of the balls to start with as the ladies approach the kitchen. Ooh, unfortunate. Oh, 2-5. My apologies, I've had the wrong score up this whole time. Oh, great shot there by Kearney. Beautiful put away. It's something I always recommend to players out at when I do my coaching sessions with new players. I always recommend you don't need to wallop it, just need to place it in the right spot. And McHarg did that just then with perfection. It was a great shot. Ladies advance. Great shot. Easier said than done, defending from a baseline and then building the courage to charge in. And Grady did that well. 6-2-1, McHarg to serve. Oh, that is unfortunate. Now, I don't know what this game's going to, as now we've reached the semis. So whether they rotate at 8, because it's maybe they're playing to 15. Transferring from, and this is for anyone that's never played a tournament, sometimes the event can go from all of your games playing to 11 to semi-finals and finals being played to 15, sorry. And that can be quite, it can throw you off because the difference between an 11-point game and a 15-point game is quite significant. Three 7-1, Kearney to serve. Nice strike of the ball there. Rorrison to bring it in. 3-7-2. That's a side away. We'll see what the duo of McHarg and Grady can do. Get that momentum underway. Rocket. That's A3. Oh, beautiful reset there by Grady. This ladies go in. Nice reset there by Kearney. Oh, she had the opportunity to. Kicking us off for that one. 9-3. Yeah, it doesn't look like the ladies are rotating, so maybe this is a best of 3 games to 11. We'll find out soon enough. Wonderful attack here by the duo of Grady and McHarg. Very aggressive play, especially in that middle point, which we typically call no man's land. The ladies are not fearing that spot at all. It looks like we are playing to 11 as the game goes to McHarg and Grady. I'm just going to find out if they're doing a best of 3. All right, I'm back. I've just had confirmation that, yep, they are doing 3 games to 11, and they will be not rotating until the final game, the 3rd game. So we'll just continue underway. So the first game has gone to the duo of McHarg and Grady. Game 2 here at QPT Mooloolaba, women's 35 plus. Semi-finals. The beautiful strike there by Kearney. Good way to start a match. The tournament's starting to get into a bit of a tizzy as the Opens men's, it looks like, is just about to get underway. There's a bit of a buzz in the air, and that's what is to be expected from a QPT event. (2-0-2). Kearney to bring it in. Nice third shot there by Rorrison. Oh, great shot. Oh, attacking the backhands here. Wonderful angles. Oh, that's just gone wide. That was wonderfully played there by Rorrison. Opened up the duo of McHarg and Grady to force the pop up. 1-2-1. And this is that no man's land I was talking about. Unfortunately, Grady hits that long, but that no man's land of sitting out a little bit off the baseline. It seems that McHarg and Grady almost like to sit there. Typically, you don't want to be there unless you're doing a 5th or a 7th shot drop on that transition in, but the ladies, here they are again. They're sitting in that awkward distance as they transition into a net now. We have a rally, and that's a wonderful shot there by Grady. She almost did the baby wobble and fell into the kitchen, but kept her balance up. (2-2). Bang. Wonderfully struck there. Got a slide away. Kearney to bring it in. 2-3. I can see slightly different style of play here between the two ladies' teams with and that's a 2-3-2, Rorrison to bring it in. With the duo in pink being a little bit more... Oh, that's a wonderful strike. Well played. Being a little bit more... How do I word it? It's not defensive, but they're taking their time a bit more, whereas the duo of McHarg and Grady are not afraid to wallop the ball. That's what I love about pickleball. That's a nice long serve there as Kearney charges in. what I love about pickleball is that everyone has their own unique style. And you play how you like to play. I don't know if there's necessarily unorthodox shots or unorthodox styles of play. Jeez, Rorrison whacked that. Unfortunately, it was a bit too low. 3-4. McHarg to bring in him. A bit of a communication error there. Tied game, 4-4. This is the second game of the semis, 35 plus, with Grady and McHarg taking the first one. Just that a confirmation of the scores. 4-4-2. Good sportsmanship there. And it's something that I think, especially players that haven't played in tournaments before, they don't necessarily understand the etiquette of scoring. If you just play socials or events, there's that no man's land defense there by Grady, and that's where you can get caught out actually, when you have to lead in. And we have a side away Kearney to bring it in. But the etiquette of scoring is something that I think a lot of new players don't necessarily understand how important it is, especially in a tournament. Lunging attack here by Rorrison, well placed, great shot. Tied game again, 5-5. So especially if you're playing in a game that isn't officiated, doesn't have a referee, that goes long there, 6-5. You should always be calling your scores. Even in social play, should always be calling your score. If you do have a referee or an official, they will typically call the score, or they will announce if they're not going to. I've had the pleasure of being in a couple of games with different officials and they call different things, but it's actually quite, dare I say, intimidating. You got this person watching your every move. If you're always wondering if your toe is over the kitchen line or if your serve's legal or not. That's 8-5. 7-5, sorry, 7-5-2. Rorrison to bring it in. That was a great shot to put it away. The team in pink find themselves just off the baseline. Great attack. I think we're going to have a very exciting final series with this 35 plus division. These ladies have been striking the ball very well. Good footwork too. Quite often we see players in an awkward spot or they're hitting the ball while they're uncomfortable. That's 5-7-2, Grady to bring it in. 6-7-2. And a lot of the time it's due to their footwork. Players are not moving before they're hitting the ball, or rather moving too much before they hit the ball. Grady with a renowned double hand backhand, unfortunate, can't get it over the line. Rorrison to bring it in. 7-6. Game 2, playing to 11. Ooh, great shot there by McHarg. We have second server to Kearney to bring it in. If you are watching from home, you definitely can't feel it, but the temperature is starting to drop as we progress later into the afternoon. But we are getting a picturesque sunset, which you can see on the left side of the screen there. The ladies come in for a dink rally. There's a beautiful roll there. Once again, I mentioned it earlier, you don't need to hit it hard, just hit it in the right spot. Grady did exactly that. Once again, tied game, 7-7-1. A lapse of a communication there between the two ladies in pink. An old saying in pickleball, middle is the riddle, and that is why. Especially if you're playing with a dreaded left-handed player. Shout out to all you lefties out there. Oh, wonderful drop there. No, I actually quite enjoy playing with lefties, but can be got to be constantly aware of it. McHarg and Grady take the lead, 8-7. Beautiful drop there by Kearney. She charges in. And again, well placed by Grady. We just witnessed the same shot by both teams. Smash into a reset, into a pop-up, into a smash. 9-7. McHarg and Grady have clawed their way back into it in this second game. They took the first game, so they're going for the win. Beautiful shot there by Kearney, right on the toes. Ooh, it was there too. McHarg going for that tight corner. Unfortunately, just struck it a bit too short, 8-9. Second server, 8-9-2. Nice third shot drop. Oh, Rorrison again. Slog on the ball. Kearney's had some wonderful third shot drops this series so far. 9-8. Can McHarg and Grady pull away here? Wonderful resets here. Absolutely under siege by the ladies in pink, and that is a phenomenal reset to go long. Well done to McHarg and Grady. That was really well played. As they take themselves into a match point situation here. They've already taken the first game. And that's gone long. Second serve. Match point. All over at Rover. The series will go to the duo of McHarg and Grady. That was a wonderful play. Lots of resets, lots of aggressive play too. Good fun. Now, as we are in a semi-final series, I imagine we're going to have to wait for the other semi-final to finish, and then hopefully we can get a gold medal match on for you guys watching from home. This is the QPT Mooloolaba 35 plus women's division that you're currently watching. We're out at KT Academy in Sunshine Coast. Had some rain delays in the morning, but the play is well and truly underway, and everyone seems to be having a good time. Lots of laughs, lots of chatting, and yeah, the community's just, there's a bit of a bustle in the air. It's really good considering the miserable weather we had this morning. Everyone seems to be very positive. But I'll find out who's on this court next. I will leave it running for you guys. Once again, thank you to Mismo for the sponsoring of today's event. We will be back in a tick with hopefully some more awesome pickleball.
Thank you.
look like. Hello, this is Dylan, just giving you guys an update. So, as you can see on the court currently, we've just got some of the open ladies just warming up, basically. We are currently still waiting for a semi-finals match to finish on the court across. So, if you look where that tennis net is at the back of the screen, you'll see a game going on there in the distance. That's the semi-final we're currently waiting for. So We have the duo of Kate and Victoria are currently versing Karen and Lydia. And yeah, we're just waiting to see who takes the chockies from that game. I will say I have played plenty of pickleball with all four of those ladies, so they're a wonderful bunch and great ambassadors for the sport. And it looks like right in front of us here we have Bolton and Blythe and Ramamurthy and Quinn. I've gone and said Leona's last name correctly. I did do an interview with Tana Leona this week. Well, I released it this week and it was absolute comedy. If you haven't watched it, I would recommend tuning in. I'm pretty sure it's live somewhere on the Pickleball Australia Facebook page. But as they are a married couple and play mixed pickleball a lot together, they give some strategies. If you play with your significant other and you have a tiff on court, which I definitely do with my partner Emily, we yeah, it's just a worthy interview to tune into. But I know I sat and watched some of the game that we're currently waiting on a little bit, and at that point the game was up to their second match, so hopefully we can get a gold medal match on for you guys sometime soon. Oh, boys and girls, I've just had a look in this other game. The semi-final is certainly taking some time, but I think, we want our semi-finals matches to be epic. But I did mention earlier that this particular event is sponsored by Mismo, so are you tired of feeling worn out after a tough workout or game? I did mention earlier that I'm always tired after a long rally and long session of pickleball, utilising the Mismo MSM product is something I would highly recommend personally. Myself and my partner Emily utilise it after our long sessions. And let me tell you, it helps with recovery, something shocking now. So we can just see Nay and Kate are just warming up on the courts. But yeah, recovery is something I think a lot of people in Australia don't necessarily take seriously, especially in the pickleball scene. But I would highly recommend utilising Mismo Body Care for their magnesium products and their skincare products. Because let me tell you, there is nothing worse, especially now the weather's starting to cool down. Waking up on a cold morning after a long session of pickleball and your body is aching, you really notice the difference that these skincare creams help. That was live. As we have our president of PAA tripping up a player, Nay. No, all in good fun. The ladies still warming up. But hopefully the 35 plus women's gold medal match will be on soon. Just wanted to give you an update so you're not sitting there in the dark wondering what's happening. But I might leave us there for a little bit and we will get underway once the gold medal match starts. So once again, this is Dylan Kimlin and I will go live as soon as the ladies are back. Scorecard